Okay, so I thought I would come on here and do a quick demo for you guys. We're going to be jumping straight into it. I'm going to be covering how it actually helps you, what problems we solve. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So to kick things off, we've got two ads here. The first ad is an agency ad, and the second ad is by our software. They're exactly the same. They've got the same preferences and targeting involved in both of them. Now, let's look at the first ad. So this is assuming you're going with an agency. It will cost around £1,500 a month. And what you pay for in that is the expertise of the agency, as they know how to use the ads manager, which, looks like that. It's quite confusing and overwhelming to the average person actually creating the ads. To actually build an ad that performs well in here is why it costs £1,500 a month. Experience, they know what to put on the ad, what copy, what creative, that type of thing, although some agencies don't do creatives. And it's actually time as well, so setting the appointments, setting up the ads. They might have a team in the Philippines that will actually call your leads up 5 to 10 to 15 minutes after they've shown interest. So let's just say that copy, that fascia there, collects £5,000 worth of consultations, right? So let's do the math. So if we deduct the agency fee, 5,000 minus 1,500 is 3,500. Let's say you've got, regardless of show up rates, let's say you've got a 75% close rate, which is really good. You've got about 55% margin, right? So that's how much money you're going to make off going with an agency. Obviously, this is excluding ad spend. So let's jump straight into it. Let's see what our software actually can do for you, basically. So you come to our Facebook ads section, and instantly you can see that we've got different offers, different templates. Now, this is putting the power of time, experience, expertise in your hands, as we put 5 templates in a week of new offers, new creatives, new copy, ultimately meaning that you can use this as inspiration or just literally use them straight out the gate to form your own ad creative. So that money isn't being spent on the agency. You guys can do it. So let's say I want to do a fat freezing offer like we just saw. So we click on the fat freezing offer. We come here, we set that it's Facebook Messenger. Let's go £500 a month I want to spend. So we go £15 a day. Launch campaign. That's it. If you want to launch a targeted ad, you can do it in 3 clicks. Now, we've already set up all the preferences and all the targeting to these individual templates. So when you choose it, it's all done for you. You just need to, put in how much you want to spend, what type of ad is it, the radius from your location. Obviously, I know some of you guys will want to, experiment and add different things, change things around, and you can do that so easily. I guarantee you it does not look like that. So, let's move it back to numbers then. This ad, this whole software, all of this combined, costs £197 a month. As it's the same ad, as it's got the same targeting, let's assume it brings in £5,000 worth of consultations. Agency, software fee, minus £200. So that leaves you with £4,800 left over. Close rate, you get a higher profit margin by around 30% just by coming with a software like this in this specific use case. Now, let's obviously, 1,500, there is something that an agency offers that you haven't seen yet. And that is this part, setting appointments. So how would they usually set appointments? Well, they would tend to basically generate a list like that. And a person in the Philippines, human, would actually follow up with all the leads and try and book these appointments. But there's one downside, that these guys in the Philippines need to eat, they need to get distracted, and they need to sleep. So what do? Well, when you've done your 3 clicks, this is automatic. Our AI comes into your Instagram and Facebook profile and basically answers any question relative to the offer. As you can see here, somebody, had an acne scarring, can you treat it? Yeah, it gives them all the information. And the way that's done is basically just by getting a Google sheet and putting a question and answer in. Very easy, it only needs a few lines. Does it get better? It does. This AI will actually book consultations and work out time and dates to book these guys in. And this can be at 3 a.m. It's instant. It just means that your leads get to a buying decision much faster than having to wait for your response, or if you're with a good agency, the guy in the Philippines response, right? Ultimately meaning you get the most out of those 3 clicks as possible. Now, obviously, having AI run half of your ads, being involved in half of the process in your advertising campaigns, it's like having another employee. So for you as the manager, the human, we've thrown in for free a all-in-one inbox, and this will go through, you can see all your comments, all your DMs through Facebook and Instagram. You can use in the background anyway when you're not advertising. You can see all of the messages that your leads are saying, and you can see all of the conversations that the AI is having. So you are never left in the dark, right? So what does this actually mean for you guys? Now this is crazy, right? Meta says that for every £5 to £6 spent, you get 1,000 views. Okay, let's say you're going to go with an agency, and the problem is that you guys, you don't have huge budgets. You're not going to be spending £10,000 a month all year round in your annual marketing plan, your AMP. So having the majority of your cost go to an agency just to get the most out of the view per view. So they will optimize the copy, so when somebody sees it, they're going to buy. And only spend £500. That means you're going to get 10,000 views, right? That affects your bottom line by a crazy amount. When you come with somebody with a software like ours, it costs £200. And if you want to spend the same amount and spend £1,500, you can spend £1,300 on ad spend, only ad spend. Basically, 6xing the amount of views you get on your advertising, even though this is the same ad with the same placements. So just think about that. What's more important? Skyrocketing your views or working on the copy, even though we've got the same copy? I'll leave that one with you. So that's basically what we can do with you. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to have a budget that is more than £1,000 consistently every month. If you go with an agency and you see these great results that they get, yes, you might stay with them for 3 months or so and spend £2,000 a month and get decent results, but you're with them for 3 months. Well, this solution, not only does it mean you can spend way more on ads and budget it way better, it means every month of the year you can have Facebook advertising in there all year round, secured in your AMP. If that's something interested and you're interested in booking a call or finding out a bit more, then send me a DM and we can get this set up for you in under a day. In under a day, you could be launching ads tomorrow from our templates. We've got loads of templates and different offers for you to scan that have been created by marketing agencies. So that's our demo. That's what we can do. The software is extremely easy to use, to the point where you don't even need an agency. It gives you the power. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Send me a DM, send me an email, and let's have a conversation. Thank you.